Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Aries for the week of August 14th through the 20th. But before we get started, I wanted to tell you about a special that I'm running. My birthday is September 8th, and so to celebrate my birthday, I wanted to run a 20% off special for 30-minute and 60-minute readings. This is in effect from August 8th until September 8th. And yeah, September 8th is my birthday, and I will be doing readings on my birthday, but after that I won't, because if you've been watching my channel, you know I sold my home, and fingers crossed everything goes well. I'm going to be moving from like the middle of September to the end of September. So I wanted to go ahead and extend this as a birthday present to everybody. So that's 20% off a 30-minute or 60-minute reading, and the link is in the description below. But send me a message on my website. Don't book it directly on there because you won't get the discount if you book it on there. So just send me a message, and then I will go ahead and send you an invoice with the adjusted amount on it. And I do PayPal. All right, everybody, so let's go ahead and get into it. And I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy. I'm going to look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and then look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in this week and how you can use that to your advantage. And as you know, my decks are pre-shuffled. And let's see what else. So this is a general reading. So take what resonates and go ahead and leave the rest. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so can I have some cards for Aries? And we've got the Three of Visions, sorry, Three of Cups. I have to translate it. They use different words. And then I have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. I have the Sun. We have the Chariot. And we have the Eight of Swords. And for your opportunity, we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. And for your challenge, we have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, I like it. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull this over here. So how I read is, let me move this over here. How's it on camera? All right. So this is your recent past, your present, your near future. Down below is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity, and this is your challenge. And I'm a clairvoyant and intuitive, so I can feel into the cards. In addition to getting downloads from Spirit, I get images and words. I translate them in my head, and I go ahead and articulate it to you. So you might hear me stutter a little bit, and that's because I'm getting a download and I'm translating it. So every once in a while that happens. I just point it out. So let's go ahead and get into it. So for your recent past, we've got this beautiful Three of Cups. And this is that exuberance, that celebration. It's, you know, having a good time, friendship. This is your recent past energy. And then your current energy, it looks like you're a little depressed. This is the Eight of Cups. And again, this is a general reading. So if this doesn't apply to you, don't, because I don't want to like throw depression on people. But it seems like you're a little sad about something. In this card, it's showing women that have been hurt in love. You know, they broke their hearts, right? It's almost like an unrequited love. But the problem is that they have fallen into victimhood. And this is where the sadness comes in, because they're not resilient enough to pick themselves up and, you know, learn the lesson and then move forward in life. They're wallowing in this self-pity and in this victimization. It's like a type of martyrdom. And this is your current energy. So there's something that is like pulling at you and wanting you to be depressed, and it's causing you to vibrate low. So I want to point that out. I'm going to get some clarifiers in a minute, but there's something that's pulling at you. There's like this green mist that's just swirling around, and it's like tugging at you to try and bring you down into their level, into their world. And these women, by the way, they don't care about you. They want you to join them and be miserable, but they don't care about you. They just want everyone to be miserable because they are. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. That's just how this deck is set up. It's slightly different than the regular Rider-Waite. I'm sorry, Rider-Waite, I'm blending my words. And so in your near future energy, we've got the Knight of Wands. And, you know, this is really you having taking this bold step out into the forest and really like looking for something, like tapping into your magic and, you know, not letting anything hold you back. It's you taking this step forward into this opportunity. You're very enthusiastic, you're bold, and you're courageous. And so this is your current energy over here. And again, you're also very imaginative. You're really able to tap into that. But you know, the key is that you're taking action and you're bold, and you're also really enjoying it. You have a lot of self-confidence here. Okay, so that's what we've got for your near future. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. And again, my decks are pre-shuffled. I'm going to cut the deck though. I was going to shuffle, but it's just impossible. I don't like to do it over this since these are already pulled. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. Oh, beautiful. We have the Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe. And I just want to point this out. You have the Ace of Wands here in your challenge. So really a lot of potential coming in for you to really take action and make something happen. Okay, then we've got the Six of Pentacles. We have the Star card. And, okay, let me, I just want to jump in today. Okay, hold on, let me put that in there. Let me get the clarifiers first before I start talking. Okay, yeah, beautiful energy. So here we have in your recent past, we've got this beautiful celebration, this exuberance, this friendship, and it's being clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. And so we see that you're given this beautiful potential to take action and seize an opportunity, a moment, pursue your passion, you know, use your imagination, but really to be bold and take that kind of action, take that step forward. Today's the day, you know, the universe is giving you this gift and blessing to help you take action. And it's also being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. And this is the card of the haves and have-nots. And I'm really feeling for you is that you have the resources, you have the knowledge, and you have the power. And again, with this right here, not only do you have the power, you're given this extra burst of energy to really make it happen, to have that power and take action on it, to pursue what it is that you're looking to do. Right now, I kind of feel like you're pursuing your passion, but I want to see with this card. So with this sadness that you're going through, I mean, this is so appropriate. It's being clarified by the Star and the Nine of Wands. And when you're going through something like this is a deep, dark depression. Doesn't mean that it has to have happened in love. I'm just saying this is like how the card is used. It's the story behind it, right? Is that you've got the Star coming in for healing. It's this beautiful, it's giving you hope and inspiration and serenity and this type of generosity of spirit. It's coming in to heal you. You're feeling healed. Whether you're doing self-care and healing yourself, the universe is healing you, all of the above. Whatever it is, you know, you're healing from this type of energy. But we all have ups and downs. I'm just saying this was very intense for the ones that are going through this. This is, you know, this is not a card, you know, to like just kind of like, it's not a trifling card. It's a serious card, okay? This is the kind of deep, dark depression that I'm not for medication, but it's the kind where you really need medication to pull yourself out of it. I'm talking like that far down in the dark realm. So we've got that going on. Anyway, so you're healing yourself. We've also got the Nine of Wands. So what it is that you're trying to do, you definitely have the stamina, but you've also got this wounded warrior energy. You know, it's really taken a toll on you. But with this healing card here, you know, it's really helping you push through it and to recover. And this is really going to be a fantastic lesson that you've learned with whatever you went through. And then, you know, feeling this and having the stamina to go through it and to heal yourself. I mean, that's really a big potential for you to have gone through, you know, not just a learning experience, but it's also growth for you in character and in maturity. Okay, so let's look at your near future. So you've got this Knight of Wands, and it's being clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So, I mean, really, it can't get any better. I mean, well, it can, but not by much. You've got the King of Pentacles and you've got the Ten of Cups. So you've got this generational wealth. You've got this abundance. You've got this full success in the material realm. You're able to bring everything in. You've worked really hard to get to where you're at. You're able to go and look out over your accomplishments and really be able to enjoy it. This is friends, family, this is health, this is career, finances, education, everything in the material realm, you know, that type of worldliness. And then you've also got the Ten of Cups. So you've got this happy family, this joy and peace. You find peace through family. And, You know, this is a 10, so you've made it. You've got that beautiful sense of joy emotionally, tapping into your heart space. Your intuition is lined up. And it's really a wonderful feeling, especially since you've gone through this healing process. So let's go ahead and look at the advice and guidance from Spirit. So again, another beautiful energy. You've got the Sun, the most positive card in the deck. They're reminding you to continue to tap into this sense of good health, success, vitality, you know, just knowing that, you know, ultimate success is yours. Kind of like whatever you touch, you're going to be very successful at. So, you know, continue that high vibration and that healing and that positiveness. We've also got the Chariot. And in this deck, it's slightly different. It's telling you that, you know, only the few get carried away by the Chariot, right? I mean, you know, so this is a special card in this deck. And so again, this is the advice and guidance, is that, you know, when something picks you up and carries you away to this ultimate success, go with it. You know, don't stop it. Don't get in its way. Don't let yourself block it. Really enjoy the ride, because, you know, that's part of why we're here. It's to enjoy the ride, not just get to the end game, right? And then we've got the 8 of Swords. So in this deck, you know, it's about you feeling possibly restricted or even confused. You know, sometimes, you know, the two go hand in hand. And so I'm just getting that, you know, it's just a warning to not feel restricted, to not tighten up. You know, just relax a little bit when something comes up that you're afraid about or you're not sure about. Just kind of relax and go with it. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for this. And again, the Sun, I mean, this is just really resonating for me today. This Sun card is really talking to me. And it's really, again, it's just reiterating that you're going to have a lot of success coming your way. It's this vitality of life. It's this joy and happiness. And so for the advice and guidance, it's just to really tap into that. And when it comes your way, you know, really enjoy it. Let yourself enjoy it. Yeah, it's really important that you do that. And that's going to help with your ultimate success. Again, success, success, success. I just see success all over the place for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get some cards. All right, so we've got the 4 of Cups. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. And we've got the Judgment card. Okay, so a lot going on here. So, you know, like I said, this is the most positive card in the deck. This is about vitality, health, success, you know, this sense of joy. But it's being clarified by the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. And so what I'm getting is that, you know, don't miss the gifts and blessings from the universe. You know, you might be a little self-absorbed at times, and it could come from this energy with what you went through over here. So when that comes up, open yourself up. Don't be so focused on the inner self. And really it's about you feeling apathetic and maybe feeling some pain, or just, you know, some frustration, or, you know, this type of apathy, you know, and even being an ingrate. You know, sometimes that happens to people. They go through certain things. And so this is just a warning, you know, to, when those feelings come up, to really look at that and then, you know, kind of squash it, you know, deal with it and then move on. Don't really dwell on it, because you're going to miss the gifts and blessings from the universe. It's going to make you vibrate low. And so if you're high, you can receive these gifts, but when you vibrate low, you miss them because you're wallowing in self-pity and stuff like that. And again, you know, you're looking at all the work that you've done, and you know, for some of you, it's almost like you're getting ready to change direction. It's really you taking an assessment of yourself. And I'm really getting that, because this is such a positive card, that if, you know, if you're going this direction, and if you've fallen victim to that, to these feelings of being apathetic and self-absorbed, you have to change your direction. Because again, like I said, these cards are really positive. You just have some emotional things coming up. And, you know, with this Chariot, this is the ultimate success. This is usually Julius Caesar riding into Rome. And so, you know, it's that hard control. It's that self-discipline. You know, it's really making things happen. And that's your advice and guidance. It's being clarified by the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. With this 2 of Pentacles, again, it's just a reminder to balance your responsibility and to have fun. I think with some of the energy that's come up in here, you need to be reminded to have fun. You know, he's a juggler. He's out and about. I don't know why they didn't put a smile on his face, but they didn't. They really needed to. And because he's also about having fun. And just to remain flexible, when you get stuck, like he's stuck, look, his legs are crossed, his feet are crossed, he's sitting, he's staring at these cups. He's not able to see this, so he's stuck in that energy, right? He's not fluid. This guy's fluid and he's very flexible. There's something that's coming to an end for you. These are thoughts, words, and ideas, the Suit of Swords. And so there's something that has really come to an end. This is also known as the card of ruin. And so whatever it is, maybe it's negative thinking, maybe it is this emotional situation. And so you've gone through like this emotional process and now it's more intellectual. You know, it doesn't sting as much in your heart. And now it's more intellectual. You're replaying it over and over. You're trying to see how it ended, what happened. Were there red flags that you missed? You know, it's that kind of a thing, whatever works for you, right? Whatever you're going through. But it has come to an end. But you need to have a lot of more joy in your life. You know, really let that happen. Choose love over fear. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Choose love over fear. So with the sense of restriction and you have a little confusion coming in, and I just think it's that you kind of had a rough week going on, is that, you know, it's really asking you to go back to basics, right? Figure out, clarify your intention and figure out what it is that you want to do. Figure out your passion. What is it that you're trying to accomplish, right? And that's you tapping into your creativity, your imagination, your heart. What is it that you want to do? Use your head and then start to manifest it, right? Because the next card, the Three of Wands, would be you manifesting it. But right here, you're figuring out what it is that you want to do. The Judgment card is also here. I feel like you've gone through a lot of changes, emotional and also intellectual. And I feel like now it's like a wake-up call and you're going to be reborn. And so I will always say this when the Judgment card comes up, you need to ask yourself some questions because you've gone through so many changes. And, you know, we're always evolving. There's new information, there's new experiences, there's new things that come into your life that change you a little bit. They tweak you here and there, right? Unless it's something like radically dramatic and then you really change, like maybe a death in the family or a marriage, you know, the big milestone type events, watershed events, okay? Is that you need to ask yourself questions like, you know, what are you really? What brings you happiness? What do you love? What do you know? What is your prey? What are you going after? What fuels your flight besides coffee in the morning? I mean, really, what gets you going? And what do you covet? What is your secret, or secrets plural? What do you see as, what is your madness, right? Like, what is it that you're going after and it just drives you crazy, but you're so focused on it that you're just driven by it and it makes you mad. So what is your madness? And then what is your song, right? If you could sum yourself up in a phrase or one or two sentences, what would that be? Like for me, mine is, I can't wait to move. I can't wait to move. I can't wait to move. I really can't. I can't wait to get out of where I'm at. And I am so excited. And most people would like where I'm at. I can't handle this weather. I'm in Southwest Florida and it's so hot and humid here. I've got bugs attacking me. I love my neighbors. I love the politics here. I love everything that's going on here. I cannot handle this weather and I am out. I just cannot handle it. But everything else is great. That's my song. What is your strength of character? And has that changed from what it was before because you evolved as a person? And also ask yourself, what is your weakness of character? Because you need to know that too, so you can put up a protective shield so people can't come at you that way. And if they do, they don't catch you off balance and they don't hurt you because you have a protective shield there, right? It's almost like a knee-jerk reaction. Someone comes at you, you just shut it down. But you need to know what your weakness is to have that reaction so that you can shut that down so they can't hurt you. And then last, ask yourself, like, what is your philosophy, right? I always end on that. Ask yourself what your philosophy is because we change and we evolve. And you could find that the first answers you put down don't even apply to you anymore. It's just that's how you've conditioned yourself to respond, and maybe that's your old self. And now you've created your new self, you've evolved, And now you need to, relook at the answers that you've written down and, scratch it out and put something new because that no longer applies to you. Anyways, so when the Judgment card comes up, these are the types of questions you want to ask yourself. Who am I, right? What am I really? What am I now? These types of questions. All right, so that being said, this is the advice and guidance from Spirit. And now let's look at your opportunity, your challenge. And your opportunity is the 10 of Cups. And I'm telling you, this type of emotional fulfillment, this card has come up for you twice. This is a beautiful, phenomenal card. This is emotional fulfillment. This is happiness, it's love, it's joy, it's family. This is where you want to be in your heart, in your emotions, right? And it's come up for you twice. Not only is it your energy in the near future, this is also your opportunity for you to seize. It's up to you to seize it. This is your energy. It's up to you to actually seize this opportunity. And I'll get some clarifiers in a second. Your challenge is the Ace of Wands. It's twice. It's also here in your recent past. And here it comes up for you again. Spirit really wants you to take action and make these changes. They really want to help you and see you happy and have this beauty, this wonderful life that it is that you're going through. But there's ups and downs, and that's what this is showing. So let's get some clarifiers for the 10 of Cups. Oh, beautiful. Okay, we've got the Moon, and we've got the 4 of Pentacles. And then down here for your challenge, it's clarified by the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So again, it's really a lot of your thinking is what's coming up over this event that really hurt you up here. We've got the 8 of Swords here, and then we've got the 9 here. So let's start with your opportunity though first. So with this beautiful 10 of Cups energy, all this beautiful joy, happiness, and family, it's being clarified by the Moon, the Moon and the 4 of Pentacles. And so what I'm getting is that, there's something coming up that is really making you fearful, and it's making you clamp down on this type of control. And that type of, really wanting to have like possession and control of something. It could even be your life. It could be another person. It could be something, but that level of control to really clamp down is impossible. It doesn't work out in the world we live in. When you are that controlling and possessive and everything else, it ends in disaster. And so the combination of this type of fear here and this type of possessiveness and this type of control, what I'm getting is that if you really want this type of happy family, you need to stop being afraid of whatever. There's something going on with you that it's fear. And over here, it's really your thoughts, words, and ideas. This is a major arcana. So there's something that is really making you uncomfortable. And so I'm getting that, you really need to stay away from the fear. You need to get back on your path here and find your way back to clarity of where it is that you're going. Because in your near future, everything's beautiful. You're healing yourself. You've got a lot going for you, but you need to get back on your path and get away from that obscurity and just find clarity. And that's what this Moon card is telling me. And that will get you also away from the fear. And maybe it's the fear of the unknown that you have. It's the fear of you not knowing what it is that you want. And maybe that's why you need to spend some time with yourself, figuring out what you want. Like go to the Judgment and ask yourself those questions, right? To help get yourself some clarity. And add more questions to the list if you want to. I'm just giving you some basics. I give you 12 or 15 things to think about, however many it was. I just, ramble it off. But those are, these are things I ask myself. I'm the tarot reader. This is how I think. And that's what I'm sharing with you is what Spirit thinks and my interpretation. So again, look at that. It really, I'm also getting that some of you, do have some illusions with looking into yourself and looking at your situation. So I think, again, when you get back onto your path and you look for clarity of what your path is, it'll help get away some of those illusions that you have. But fear is a big thing for you, and so is controlling. So this is your opportunity. So seize it if you need to. And you're going to have this, I'm telling you, this beautiful ultimate happiness. It's here twice for you. Spirit is really stressing that for you. So when we look at your challenge, which is going to be the Ace of Wands here, you know, it's giving you this potential to really take action and, you know, go after your passion, be bold, be creative, be imaginative, you know, really just seize that moment and be enthusiastic about it. You know, really enjoy it. It's being clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So again, this is truth time for you. You know, really be honest with yourself about what your passion is and what it is that you're going after. Again, stay away from this type of illusion. You really need to get on your path and have that clarity of vision and of thought of what your path is. You need the clarity. Sometimes you're getting confused and there's obscurity, and that ties into this card too. It's a warning, right? Not to be afraid and restricted and not to have any confusion. There's something going on that you're not able to see it. It's like a mist or a fog, and you have a little bit right here, and it could be a residual effect from some emotional stuff that you went through. But go for that clarity of thought. You know, really use your analytical skills and just try and pierce through that fog. Because again, with this Nine of Swords, it's your thoughts, your words, your ideas, and this is that type of guilt, fear, and anguish that keeps you up at night. But this is all in your head. You don't have to have this, but there's something that's drawing you to this type of fear. And it's here too, right? And it's, you know, something's come to an end, but there's something going on that is thoughts, words, and ideas. Maybe someone's texting you that's triggering you, that's setting you off. I mean, maybe you're even watching social media. You know, I'm also getting that from some of you. And maybe the news is setting you off. Maybe it's these idiots that are promoting propaganda on TV or the radio or whatever it is on YouTube. I mean, they're everywhere. And so, you know, maybe that's something that you need to take a break from, because they really are fear-mongering. I mean, if people don't know that by now, you know, maybe you're young and I don't know, but whatever it is, you know, you need to know they really just push fear. And I'm sure there's going to be some new epidemic that they're going to push now because they want to keep people in this perpetual state of fear and trauma and everything else. So this is your challenge, right? You've got to be clear with yourself. You've got to be honest and truthful. And when these fears come up, you know, just look at them. Are they really realistic? Or are you just worrying just to worry? You know, that's something that you've got to look at. So again, this is your opportunity and this is your challenge. It's up to you to seize it. Okay. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if this resonates with you. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And from August 8th until September 8th, it's 20% off. And thanks for watching. Everybody have a great week. Bye for now.